up, guys? Welcome to local band Smokeout. Any genre from anywhere in the entire world. I do reactions, reviews, and interviews with bands, and I want to hear your music.
All right, we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another local band, Smokeout. I'm your host, BG, and I'm hanging out with Ralph, Raymar, Reno, Roy, and RJ, the Reo Brothers.
Hello, hello everyone.
Good evening.
Hello,
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hello, BG.
Hello, BG.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you taking time to do this, man.
Yeah.
It's funny. We've been hanging out for like the last 2 hours. I feel like I know you guys already, like really well. Just doing the sound check and jamming on the side right here. It's fun. I want to know, how excited are you guys to return to the United States?
We're so excited that we could meet a lot of new people, and of course, we have a new set of songs to offer. So it's kind of excited to perform it live. Our
Excited
fans.
and nervous.
Why
Yes.
nervous? Why nervous?
Because it's
These are all sets of new songs,
Yeah.
and some of it are complicated ones. So
When you say
Yeah.
when you say complicated, like what? Give me an example of a song that's harder to learn the arrangement for versus something that that we already know from you guys.
the problem is like sometimes we forget the lyrics because we don't play that song every gig. So this is our first time to play that in the tour.
That's awesome. So
It's something,
it's fun to be challenged a little
yes,
bit, like every now and then, though. Get a little bit of a challenge for you.
sorry.
I said it's fun to challenge you guys though, because you're so
Yeah.
talented at what you do. So this one's a little bit tougher. I like the fact that you're doing it on tour though. How did this all start? Like I know RJ, you kind of just started dabbling on instruments, and you taught some of your brothers in some of the music and instruments. But how did this all start going back in the day?
I really love listening to the music when I was a kid, and then I started playing drums. Yeah, and then I teach Ralph, and then after that Ralph interested on bass guitar, so I teach him play bass, and then Reno became a drummer, and then Raymond want to play a guitar, so that's the Rio started.
So you could play like 4 or 5 instruments.
We were four then
Yeah,
because Roy's.
he's a baby before. So when we are in the gig, we bring the milk and then
Still
Roy.
plays.
I was like 9 years old back then. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Have you guys ever counted how many countries that you've been to before, like during all your tours?
Our first our first tour was back in 2014. So our first abroad was in New York, and, the USA. And after that, we were invited to perform at the Independence Day in Japan for the Philippines. And then we toured the UK, and that was for 2 years. Yeah. And in 2019, we toured the Australia, and we're back in the US.
Yeah.
How was Australia? What was Australia like?
Uh,
It's like with the can you explain that? Yeah, it's different, because in the US it depends on the place. Like it's very hard to commute or go to the places, but in Australia it's like there's a taxi or you can go anywhere, and then it's very beautiful,
it's very wide.
very wide, and then
Yeah, I've never been to Australia. I'd love to go someday. Can you guys
Yeah.
talk about your process of, like, let's say you've decided on a new song you want to work into the set, a new cover song. What is the process for how you start to master it? Like,
First, like
we set the song, then
wala?
we uh, we we set the song and
Yeah.
we listen to.
Sometimes, like if I want to play that song, I have to listen every day. Like the song. No, not the Money for Nothing. I don't know that sound, so I have
To
you
know the
know
details.
to know the details every hour, and then so I will go to my keyboard and then uh, look for it one by one.
like
And
how
this is the nearest sound, so I have to
like how long is that process? Would you say that's like a couple of weeks, is a month, or is it usually just like a handful of days and you've kind of figured it out that fast?
like a week, 2 weeks, because it started with keyboard. So if the song is complicated with a lot of sounds, so I have to listen to that
Depends on the song.
and then program this keyboard like splits. So and then after that, I will send Roy a video. I'm playing piano, so Roy, this is your part. I will send it to Messenger, and then he will practice. Then after that, I go here, and then we play together. So this is your part, this is my part, and then after that, Raymart and Ralph Reno,
Okay.
will play.
Do you guys recall the first time someone told you that you were super special? Like beyond like, wow, you guys are good. Like you really felt like, wow, we have something here.
Yeah, I think we get that a lot. So, but so we have uh, more. I think we need more to to offer. Yeah, we need more practice and
Yeah.
to be that very super good.
Was it a difficult decision to change the band name a couple years back?
No, but we have a first name before because there's a man who helped us. He provided all the instrument before, so we practiced in their house, and then after that I don't know what happened. So
So we I think you have searched on Google that we
yeah,
have a lot of names back
so
then.
yeah,
So yeah, as RJ was telling, it was our neighbor who offered us.
yeah, Manu Roger.
So he offered RJ to play in his house,
Yeah,
and later on he provided uh, real instruments, so with drums, guitars, and that's where we started to practice the Reo Brothers, like four of us,
yeah,
with real instruments. So the name of the band, the first R
RDGB.
R, which is his initials.
Yeah,
So RDGB Reo Brothers.
yeah,
Then he was a member of Brotherhood,
yeah.
which is the PGBI. So then it adds to the name.
So our name is very long. Sometimes
RDGBI.
the it's hard to pronounce like well, let's welcome the what like RGGGG like that. No, and then after that we changed the name, so it
So it's
became
Reo Brothers.
Ray Brad. No, it's Otis Brothers first.
Brothers. So our Otik is a real surname.
Yeah.
So
And then yeah,
finally, so some fans are asking if our surname is, so it's not Otik, but prefer to use
No, that totally
Ario
makes sense. It makes sense, and Reo Brothers is a lot smoother and easier to say. I totally agree. What?
sometimes uh, sometimes they think we play Rio Speedwagon.
Do you guys
because
know?
we are
Do you guys know a Rio cover or two? Just as for joking reasons.
Just one song like I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I know
maybe we
that.
can try.
I know that one. That's for sure. What has been like? And I'm sure you get this question all the time. But what's the hardest song? The song that took the most time to learn to be able to master? Like how this one took weeks and weeks and weeks. What song would that be?
I think the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hardest song we cover.
Yeah.
Because all like the vocal layers and stuff that Freddie did.
Yeah. And
It's like our dream song to cover.
yes.
Hell yeah. I want to know. I
And
want
of
to
course,
know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
and of course, A Day in a Life. I Am the Walrus.
Yeah. I am the Walrus and Hotel California. For me, it's very hard because
Yeah.
uh,
We recorded it for 3 days.
the lyrics is very long, and then it's very hard for me to sing that song and then to play.
Does
That's why before we play and then we can do it, then we stop and then we delete the audio and then we repeat another day. Yeah. So it's like how many days?
3 days
3 days.
to final record it.
Yeah.
wow?
And then only delete it. After that, they did.
That's funny. Reno, do you do any vocal warm up tricks to hit your higher notes? Like when you do like BG covers and stuff. What do you do anything off camera to be able to get those high notes?
Yeah, warm up every day and practicing BG songs.
Well, you don't have any like special like lemon water or any special like techniques. It just comes natural.
Ginger.
Ginger,
Coffee.
Coffee.
You always drink coffee.
Okay, that's the secret. What's the most? I want to ask like a couple fun questions. Give me like a weird or fun fan interaction that you recall, like at a show, like after you guys were done, you're talking to fans. Has there ever been like an unusual interaction that you remember?
Sumayaw sa'yo, mag-backstage. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some of some of it are fans that go upstage while we're playing. So it's kind of
Oh wait,
weird.
they go on the stage and dance with you while you're playing,
Yeah.
but you guys don't like that. Do you like that or that's not cool?
I think it's depends on the occasions. Yeah, depends on the occasion or the venue. So yeah, if it's a concert, yeah, we might be bothered. So or if it's just a party or
Okay.
very
Yeah. Before I remember we play in a bar. Remember that, and then they went up to stage and then they hug Raymond. The man is at the back. Raymond is playing, singing, and the man is like, yeah, he finished the song.
yeah, mostly they went off stage, so
Yeah, but you know,
they might
it's
Has Paul or Ringo ever gotten word of you guys? Like, have you ever heard from somebody else that like Paul or Ringo has heard a cover of yours or is aware? Of...
yeah,
we hope so.
not Ringo or Paul, but you know, there's another artist
Yeah.
who
I think
appreciate our
America, the band,
America, and then the Beach Boys,
the Beach Boys,
the
and then the Bee Gees.
yeah,
I think
and then
we don't know if it's their personal account, but it was a verified page that they're sharing our videos.
yeah, and you know the what Dying Lisan.
Yeah, the one who wrote Mr. Dying Lisa, which is Yeah, by the creators. So
Writers or
the
creators.
so he messaged on. He commented on our video in YouTube. So I hope Paul and Ringo will hear us.
Yeah, that would be something for sure. That would be amazing. Uh, uh, when it was time for Roy to join the band, was it? And I know he's kind of probably been always been on the side, but he's the youngest. Was it unusual, RJ, for you to give up half the keyboard with him joining, or was it being that you guys had played so many shows as a 4-piece? Like, was it easy to integrate Roy right in to become a 5-piece?
So Roy joined the band officially. So
2020.
back in 2020.
First song he played in
Oh.
YouTube is New Kid in Town.
So that's his. No, no. Gano'n daw kahirap yung ano pag
For me, it was not hard because I know I know the keyboard a lot back in when I was a kid. He's been teaching me. Yeah.
But before I teach him play drum. So when we play in the gigs, sometimes I told Roy to play drum. Hey, Roy, play here. Yeah.
So I know that you guys have you have one album on Spotify, which I believe is covers, correct?
Yeah.
Do
And
do
two originals, but yeah.
do
yeah. So back in 2015, we released an album under Star Music, which where the company ABSCBN who help us or who introduces us to a lot of people, and of course who give us a big break. So under the there's a record label, Star Music, and we published it in 2015. And most of the songs are OPM. So those are revivals, and there are two originals,
Yeah.
which came from a very known composer, Mr. Venice Saturno. So he gave us those songs to include in the album.
you think you're able to do another follow-up album or possibly an album of only originals?
Maybe next time. I write a song.
Yeah.
We didn't practice the song. I recorded it alone. And I arranged it alone. Maybe next time.
He wrote two songs.
Because I know a lot of people were wanted me to ask that question specifically, like when are some originals coming? So hopefully next time is sooner than later.
Yeah.
When you guys aren't working on music, what do you do for fun? Like, what do you do for hobbies? Like, what are you into?
Sino ba? Derito? Ano daw?
Arenas,
Yeah.
Playing mobile games.
play mobile games.
Me,
Another-
basketball.
What mobile games? What mobile games do you play?
Mobile Legends.
Bang.
It's like a battle royale. Yeah, something like that.
And I do photography.
And you said basketball also?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite NBA team?
Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving.
Warrior. Okay, so the Warriors. Warriors.
Warriors and Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving.
Cool. That's cool. What music do you listen to when you're not listening to classic rock? Like what artists that are on the radio right now do you enjoy?
Artists right now?
Me, I've been listening to Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
BTS.
BTS?
I really Koreans, you know.
I was not expecting you to say that. I love K-pop too.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Me, aside from the Beatles, I also like jazz music. Michael Bublé.
Oh, Oh yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
Sometimes I dance. That's why I really like those.
Right now, I've been listening to SB19. So
Yeah.
I do love SB19. What about you, Reno? Who's your favorite band right now?
Favorite band?
Like current.
Uh, First is the Beatles and ngayon, ano yung mga iba? Modern song. Modern. Kahit ano lang. Iba. Like metal band, emo band, Michael Romance, and the other, and the 70s, 80s rock music is the Purple and Scorpio.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones right there for sure. During COVID, when you guys did your YouTube lives, was there a favorite memory? Because I went back and watched some of those where you guys are kind of like just taking suggestions from chat on those COVID live streams. Is there a favorite memory that you have of or when you are able to do those, or a particular song maybe that a fan requested that you were like, whoa, we could do this one. This is pretty good.
yeah, I think during the pandemic we we did a lot of songs. So that's where we started putting songs on YouTube. So a lot of it are from pandemic time. So we do live streams.
Yeah.
It's very helpful, and of course that's the time where we um, we get to know our fans more. Uh, yeah, especially during live streams. So we do that regularly back then. But right now we're too busy to do live streams because
We have
yeah,
our own
a lot of gigs, and maybe soon we'll resume our real live sessions.
When you guys met Roger in 2008, was there, and I know he was very like heavy influence on the band, was there a particular piece of advice Roger gave, Roger Bachi, that he gave to you that helped level up the band?
Yeah. Yeah. He provided us those. It was very memorable because he provided those real instruments because
But that time we're not playing Beatles songs.
Yeah.
At that time
we're playing
alternative rock. Yeah. Reggae and
punk rock.
and after that he introduced us Sir Via.
Yeah, he introduced us um to his I think his boss or
Yeah.
something like that. So Serbia Ong, which was our mentor back in Tacloban. So he introduces us to a lot of songs from the 60s, especially the Beatles. He taught us to how to play and to sound like the Beatles. So he's a mentor. The reason why playing this song sounds like from the 60s.
So he's like the sixth member of the band.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I think we call him Brian. George Martin.
When you guys did the Christmas special, would you say that was the big like break moment that kind of took you to the next level, the 2013 ABSCBN Christmas special?
Yeah, that was our very first big break. Introduces us to the world as Beatles in the Philippines.
Is there ever plans of Roy doing lead vocals on a song? Because it seems like everybody has a chance to be the lead vocalist with you guys.
Yeah,
I have to look for a song that ano ba, bagay sa boses niya, suit ba? That will suit to his voice. Yeah. Maybe Aerosmith.
Let's see. I have a couple more for you guys. So, I have a fan question. A fan question for you. I don't know what this means. You guys are all only going to know what this means. I do not know what it means, but I was told to ask about what is the joke with Eraserhead.
What is the?
Do you know? Somebody told me to ask about Eraserhead.
Razor hits.
Yeah, the part that
The eraser heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Razorheads is a very
popular band in
band in the Philippines. They're the Beatles of the Philippines. So they're the beast here, and
There's a
there's a
song.
song of them that
There's one song.
Yeah,
I think.
so
There's a lyrics.
we taught him to sing the song, but
because there's a part that a bad word, it's in Tagalog.
It's like
So-
But American don't know that, so I teach him to say that.
so that's the only part he.
that's you, Raymond.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. How did it feel to have a hit song when you guys had a koi tinaman? Did I say that right? When you covered that charted in the Philippines, did it not?
Yeah, Ako'y Tinaman is the carrier single for the album. So it was a song given by Sir Benny Saturno.
And then I am the actor. If you watch the music video,
So that was I think it's very catchy song, especially for teens. So Ako'y Tinaman is like
they use that on TikTok.
you've got love struck. So
Yeah. And then they
they use it in every like sweet videos for two couples or love teams here. So yeah.
Awesome. I have one final question for you guys, and again, I appreciate your time. After the tour that's about to happen soon in the States, what is the plan after that? Are we allowed to know any secrets of what you have in store for the rest of 2025?
Yeah, I think we're gonna come back. Yeah, in September. So
Wait, back to America again in September?
yes,
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wants us to, but I think it's only in Texas
natin
no.
siya manood.
and other places.
And another place. Do you know when that'll be announced by chance?
I think it's already announced, but we need to have another apply for another visa because our visa gonna expire this next month.
Gotcha.
So
Well, fellas, this was a lot of fun. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a while. Sound check was awesome. We had a couple issues in the beginning, but we got it all worked out. We found a workaround, and it was just fun hanging with you guys and watching your process of how you do sound check and how you prepare for the songs and to learn more about you. And I'm so excited to catch the show in Los Angeles, man. I'm so excited. I'm bringing my wife. She's very excited as well. We're ready to dance.
Wow.
Thank you, BG.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you for
Thank you for video reactions.
Oh, it's my
Yeah,
pleasure. It is my pleasure. I know it's late over
My
there.
favorite is Penalane.
Was that?
When you react to Penalane.
I think that was the first song I ever heard from you guys.
Yeah.
That was the first one. And I don't recall who told me to check it out, but they were like, bro, this is the best cover band I've ever heard. You have to check them out. And they were right. They were right.
You know what? Every time when we do gigs or singing songs, after each songs, I overheard that your outro give me a help. Yeah.
Wait, what happened at the end of the song? What did you say?
When we were at gigs, so after each song, I think I overheard that you're out through your give me a hell yeah.
Oh, give me a hell yeah! You guys are awesome, man. I know it's late over there. I'll let you go, but thank you so much again for doing this. This is very, very cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, BG. Thank you so much.
See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reo Brothers!
Rock and roll.
I'll see you next month. I'll see you next month in Los Angeles. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.